and happy Tuesday, the 13th of May. We are on our way to Epic today, and I'm very excited. So I've already done Epic once, which you've seen earlier on in this series, and this time I'm going by myself. I don't have early entry because last time we stayed at the Stella Nova Resort, but what I am going to do is get an Uber to the Stella Nova Resort and just walk across there, because I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of people say that the drop-off section for Uber and like Lyft and stuff isn't properly on the map yet, so it's easier to get dropped off there and just walk over the road. It's like 5 minutes, if that. We walked it the night when the park closed, so it's pretty straightforward to do that. So that's the plan. I'm not really sure what rides I'm gonna get on, really. Obviously I want to get on Monsters, hopefully Wing Gliders. I'd like to get on Minecart Madness and Mario Kart, but it just depends on the wait time. There's single rider for I think all of them, so I might be able to just do single rider on all of them, and that'll be that. We're gonna have a look at some snacks and just go around the park a little bit with the camera and take it all in a little bit more, since we kind of blasted out all the different rides last time, so we literally got everything done that was open that we wanted to do. Don't think there was a ride that we didn't do that we wanted to do, apart from Ministry of Magic, but that is now closed until the park actually opens, so that's not on the list. So basically got everything done. The Werewolf Spinny ride wasn't open last time, it's not open this time. Stardust Races is, but that's not my kind of ride, so I'm happy to skip that. So hopefully we can get everything done. Hopefully I don't get sunburned again this time. The vest is back on. The weather is a lot nicer than it was yesterday, so I'm gonna go across to the hotel. I need to remember my refillable mug that I've just spotted to take in. So this was $20, and a normal drink is about $5 in Epic, and this is unlimited refills for the day, and then you can bring it back and it's $12 to top up. So kind of made sense to get it if I was going back another day, because that's already paid for itself, really, based on the fact that I had more than 4 drinks last time, and if I get 2 drinks this time, maybe 3, which I will, that'll make up the difference as well. So good purchase. And I'm gonna have a look at some merch as well. I want to get a Mario Kart trophy, and I don't think there's anything else really that I want, but I'm gonna have a look and see if there's anything that jumps out at me. But yes, I'm gonna head across to the hotel lobby, order an Uber to the Stella Nova, and then I will take you on the little walking tour over there. So I will see you in a bit. Well, so much for walking, because literally I was about to and the bus turned up, so I thought I'm gonna sit in the air conditioning instead. So we are here at Epic Universe. It is 9:49. It opens at 10 o'clock to peasants like me. Looking at the app, all of Nintendo Land is currently delayed opening, which is a great start, but it means Monsters Unchained is only a 10-minute wait for some reason, and everyone's gone to Yoshi, which is a 40-minute wait, and it is not worth 40 minutes. So my first stop when I get in is going to be Monsters Unchained. So really looking forward to today. It's going to be a fun day, and it feels a very warm one. I'm baking already. Hopefully the suntan cream will hold up. I've got loads with this to put more on, but we're just going to wander up to security. So we're just going past all the different buses. The Stella Nova Resort is bus stop number 1, which is why it sometimes makes sense just to walk, because you've already walked to the first bus stop, like the furthest away bus stop from the park. You may as well just carry on walking. You've got momentum to carry you. But I'm going to spin you around so you can see what I can see, because you don't want to stare at my face. Trust me, I don't take offence to that. And when we're going to come up here through the gate, this whole place is massive, like the whole bus depot part is massive as well. It's just a very big park. A good time. And then we're going to head up to security. Airport side. Morning! It's like airport style security, which is the same for all Universal parks. And it looks like there's no queue because they've obviously started letting people in. So I'm going to put you away and I'll see you on the other side. So that was quick and pain-free. We are through security and we are in Celestial Park. So So the screen's up around basically saying what's delayed, what's open and stuff like that, which I will show you in a second. So this screen here basically pointing the directions, and it's also going to tell you hopefully what's open and what's not. I'm really impatient, so I'm not going to wait. But basically, Donkey Kong, Minecart Madness is delayed, so is Mario Kart, and that's pretty much it, I think. So we're going to head down towards Super Nintendo Land anyway, maybe have a little look in, see if the Mario Kart ride is open, and if it is, maybe jump in there and do the full queue instead of just doing the single rider, which we've done, because that's the only queue that I've not really queued in. So have a little look around, and I'll just turn you around. So this is the walkway, literally come through the main entrance, better to the left, and you can see the green, I was going to say the green hill zone, but that's Sonic. You can see the Mushroom Kingdom. And what they did last week is they had two separate lines, one for hotel guests and one for peasants, which they still do here. So we're just going to join the peasant queue, even though I'm not that bothered about like going into it. I feel like I'll have to join the peasant queue. I'm actually going to see if I can kick my drink off again now while I'm here, and then that'll save the thing later on. So Nintendo Land Hall is fully down, like there's literally a barrier across the front of it so no one can get in, so now everyone's going to be heading to Dark Universe, but I'm going to go and fill up my cup. I got it activated next to Nintendo Land, but you can't fill it up there for some reason, but there's one a little bit further around, I think. So going past Starbucks, and then we're going to head round to where Frosty Moon is, and I'm sure there's a refill one here. I think if there's not, then I'll have to find another one, but I'm sure there's one here. I'm sure I saw it. We'll find out. You will find out with me. So we're heading into Dark Universe along with everyone else. It is alive. I just love, like, I'm not a horror person, I never will be, but this theming is just ridiculous. Hello, happy birthday! And now we are in Darkmoor. And I think this is the queue. Which is scary and worrying. Last one single rider line. Yeah, this looks like it's the queue. To not want to sound like an epic stan, this theming is epic.
Just head all the way down to your right hand side. Okay, thank you.
Just gonna do a 45-minute wait. So the first single rider is not open, which is a little bit annoying, which means I'm just gonna have to come back. But yeah, I thought I was going to avoid the entire queue by going up there, but clearly not. And it's a good job I asked, because I know where the single rider entrance is, but I could just walk up there and be like, I want single rider, oh, that's a waste of a walk. So we're just gonna wander in to Dash Steakhouse just to have a little look around, see what it's like in here. I need to take my glasses off because I can't see. There we go. And I am gonna get my other glasses out in a second. Right, now I can see again. I can show you around Dash Steakhouse. So we have some lovely scenery, some lovely decor. We've done it out really well. None of these are creepy at all. And I think that's it. The chairs don't look comfortable. But it is what it is. I'm just going to wait in here, have a look at some wait. I'm just going to wait in here, have a look at some wait times, and then decide what to do. I think the queue will start to go down, and once single rider opens up, that's when I'll go in and do that, because if the queue was short, like if it was 10 minutes, I would wait in the queue, but not 45 minutes for a queue that I've done. And I know the right, I just want to go on the right, so I will check back in a little bit once I've worked out what I'm going to do. I did get a drink, that was just basically, it was in the shot of where I was heading towards, it was like off to the left hand side. So that was me being me, not knowing where I'm going, but we're just going to see and wait for single rider to come up and then go somewhere, or like wander around, maybe go to Isle of Berk and see what the queue's like over there as well. So I will catch up with you in a bit. Well, that was a bust. Dark Universe it's literally just, because the werewolf ride isn't open, it's basically just an open air queue for Monsters Unchained, because it's the only ride of note that's open, which I can kind of understand. A little bit annoying, but it looks like the Donkey Kong is back open, so I'm going to see if I can get in on that instead. So let's see. It is open. Let's go in and see what we can get up to. I love how they've got the little port race as well, like Mario 64. The change. Yoshi is down. This is like a sensory overload. If you've got like sensory problems. But it's also so cool. Not stairs, because you come out like obviously one floor higher. But even the stairs are themed, you're like walking down the side of the castle. Minecart Madness is so much fun. So this is it. Single rider is now closed to its capacity. The ride time was 35, took me probably 10 minutes to get in and on the ride, so can't really go wrong. And now they're playing the Donkey Kong Country theme, I believe. I just love the entire theme of this area. I could spend forever just wander around recording it. We're gonna see one go up here. Wait time's gone up to 55 minutes now, so I've done good. I'm going to put a bit more suntan cream on. So this is the One Up Factory, which is one of the shops in Nintendo Land. Loads of just random Nintendo merch, which you've seen some of already, which I did show off. We've got like the Bowser's Challenge stuff, the mugs, which are quite nice. The Donkey Kong stuff. We've got vests. Oh, I could be interested in a vest. I love a vest. Mario and Luigi ones. Quite nice. We've got jumpers as well. Universal Studios on them. Very basic, just the M logo of Universal Studios. Sometimes basic's all you need. That's what I tell everyone. Mario Kart jigsaw puzzle. I've got the t-shirt, I think, and then there's a bottle. And the cups, I quite like the cups, but I'm never going to use them really. I've got enough. And then unfortunately the exit is literally just a set of doors in the side. No real like theming to the exit or anything, but it is what it is. And he's come out the side. We're sitting in Nintendo Land where they're playing Mario Galaxy music, I believe. Not that I claim to know my Nintendo stuff. And there's a shop here as well, which has got these cool little things. I'm going to call them brickwork. Bowser Jr., Luigi, Yoshi's around there. I'm going to go in this shop because if I get this right, if you look in the windows here, there's Donkey Kong as well. There's Toad, Toadette, Peach, Mario. Yoshi's inside. There's Bowser. Donkey and Diddy Kong. But if you look up, there's Ganondorf, Princess Zelda, Link, Daisy and Luigi. The ceiling's really cool as well. So this is just another merch store that sells Nintendo stuff. There's a few different things to what's in the One Up shop, and then there's also a Mario Kart shop as well. These look quite cool. These little, I think they're metal. Yeah, they're like metal builder things. So, oh, hang on, they're playing the Zelda theme. This is incredible. Sorry, I'm just loving this music. But anyway, like I was saying, these are cool, these little metal things. You've got Toad's Cafe, Bowser's Castle, Peach's Castle. I might actually pick up one of these on the way out. How much is it? $27. I might not pick one up on the way out, depends how I feel. But that's quite cool. I might get Bowser's Castle, to be fair. Always a favourite Mario Kart track. Maybe get a little Mario Kart to go with it. These are Hot Wheels Mario Karts, and they are $15. There's also Toad, Yoshi is main. This park is honestly just so massive. I know it's not at capacity, but let me spin you around. Just look at the space around here. You've got so much room for activities. That's the Constellation Carousel, which is currently down. Stardust Races is also down at the minute. A lot of stuff's down today, but which is why I'm actually very glad that I managed to get here last week as well and get quite a bit, well, basically get everything done. So I'm not, obviously it's disappointing. I know it's in preview, but it is what it is. If I get on stuff, I get on stuff. If I don't, I don't. It's just lovely to walk around because it's like the theming is so good. And I know I've said it's epic, but it is actually pretty epic. Like, look at this, man. Like, this is just a perfect like little chill area. It's a bit like the hub in front of Cinderella's castle. Just chill. You've got the Helios Hotel straight over there. It's honestly, it's so nice, so picturesque, and I could just spend ages just going on about how great it is. But I'm going to take some photos instead. It's giving Fountain of Nations vibes, which means I can sit down and put some sun cream on and watch this. So lunch has been smashed at Pizza Moon. I don't know if you can hear me over the music, but I'm going to keep trying anyway. I'll put a photo of the pepperoni pizza that I had in. It was very nice. Probably one of the nicest pizzas I've had in a theme park. Very filling. It says it serves 2, and I was like, I don't believe that. But by the end of it, I was very full. Left a little bit. Not loads, but left a little bit. And I was going to go straight on Monsters Unchained, but I think I'm going to let this food settle a little bit, and I'm going to have a wander into Paris. We are going to go to the Harry Potter section, the Ministry of Magic. I'm in Paris. Have a little wander around there. Probably go into the queue for Ministry of Magic, so we'll have a little look in there, and then go back to Monsters Unchained. I don't think Mario Kart's ever actually come up yet today. I think it was down this morning obviously, and I think it's still down now, so it seems like that might not be happening today, which is a bit of a shame, but it's what happens when you come for a preview event. Even though you've still paid $150 odd, I can understand why some people are a bit miffed by it. It doesn't really bother me. I'm just one of those, it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to head to Paris for the Harry Potter, and I will take you in there with me. ridiculous. Like walking through that portal into what you've just seen, and then obviously behind you've got, you can turn the camera up a little bit, you can see the top of the, I'm going to assume it's the Arc de Triomphe, I'm not really sure. But then this land is like, you would probably blink and not realise where Battle for the Ministry is, because it's just so hidden away. So if you come in the main way, then off to the left, you've got the Cirque Arcanu is straight ahead, which is actually really good. Really enjoyed that show. And then you've got your Butterbeer station, because Butterbeer is a staple, obviously. You got a little cafe on the corner. And then the metro flu is just up here, which is where we're hopefully going to head into. You can do cast magic spells to that fountain straight ahead, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we can get in here. Heading in to the metro flu. It's all in French. So that would be the ride. This would be the queue. And this part is just absolutely incredible. Genuinely, this is my favourite part. Here we go. Oh, this is incredible. This is so cool. And here we are. Honestly, this is absolutely incredible. I can't get over how incredible it is. Just the entire theme, and honestly, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The scope of this entire thing is just absolutely incredible. Like the size of it, the theming of it. There's so much space as well. Like you're not crowded in like you were in Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade feels quite, even though it's bigger, it still feels crowded in there. Whereas this just feels, literally walking down the street. Like the streets are quite wide, loads of spaces. We're going to go back under what I'm going to call the Arc de Triomphe. The Wizarding Arc de Triomphe. That's what we're going to call it. It's not, but that's what I'm going to call it. And then get back in the metro, which isn't the metro, or you can just go the side route, which isn't as fun. Plan now is to head back to Dark Universe, back to Darkmoor, see if the single rider line is open, and if it's not, I'll just queue anyway, just so I can at least get that ride done, and then we'll see what's next. I'm hoping Mario Kart will open, and then after that I'll probably just go around, take some photos, have a look at some of the snack options, although I'm always fancying some of the ice cream from Frosty Moon, which I had last time, but a different ice cream this time, and maybe get a couple of macarons from the Harry Potter Park, Le Français. But if not, I can get some on the way out. This shop on the way out sells them, so just gonna head into the portal, in the Dark universe now, and hopefully we can get on single rider for Monsters Unchained, Unleashed, Unchained, whatever. Single rider is open, so we get some sweet aircon. Better change my glasses. We are down by the side of the castle now, and at the Burning Blade Tavern. Single rider, literally 5 minutes, if that. And there's a Coke freestyle machine down here, so I'm going to grab that. I think you can get up the side of this the other way, but I went like the long way around. But yeah, I'm going to fill up my Coke freestyle, see what they've got snack wise here. This is like the dragon in Diagon Alley. It's not going to starlight, is it? No. So Minecart is still down, but Hiccup's Wing Glider is showing a 15-minute wait, so we're going to head over that way. I was going to head over to Isle of Berk anyway to kind of round up everything. It looks like there's a storm coming in very soon, so this could be the end of the lovely heat and sunshine. But hopefully we'll get on whatever I've just called Hiccup's Wing Gliders before the rain comes and closes it down. It's such a lovely day, even though behind me it looks very black. It's still such a lovely day, nice and warm. But this is why I like coming in May and not September, and I feel like I'm never going to come in September ever again unless I can get like a really good discount, because it's just so hot. Like, this is hot, but it's not as humid, so you don't feel like you're melting as soon as you step out the hotel room. So like now I'm walking around, I feel warm, but I feel okay, whereas if this is September I'll be absolutely probably pouring with sweat and just not having a good time. So, but I'm having a good time, because we are in Epic Universe, which is absolutely epic, pardon the pun. Stardust Races has just come on, so I'm going to record a little bit of that quickly so you can see what it's all about. It looks fun, but it's absolutely not for me. It's currently raining and I forgot my waterproof, which is great, so taking a little bit of cover. Just been on Hiccup's Dragon Gliders, whatever it's called, Hiccup's Wing Gliders, that's the one. Just been on that while it was raining. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So now we're going to head back out. I'm not sure where we're going to go actually. We have a little bit of a wander around the, like, walk around where the Spitfire grill is and the freestyle machine, so I'm going to grab something there as well. And then that's when we're heading to the Dark Universe. That is the plan. And then before I leave, I might pop into How to Treat Your Dragon. I just had a little look in there, see what they've got. So pop in there, then pop in to a few other places, and then probably just leave. I mean, there's not really, unless Minecart miraculously comes up, there's not really much else to do, which is unfortunate because of the, not the weather, but because of Minecart being down. Stardust Races is up, so I'm hoping that'll take some crowds away. But with I think everything's gone down a little bit, so while I was waiting for wing gliders, that went down, and then monsters went down when I was just getting off. So there's quite a few things going up and down, which obviously hasn't helped with the queues and stuff, so we'll see what I can get on, see what the queue to meet Toothless is. Actually, that's what I'm going around here for. It's Astrid and Toothless at the minute greeting. Not sure if you can see that there. I don't like really recording other people's character meet and greets. It's not my kind of thing. 65-minute wait, so we are not waiting. The Untrainable Dragon show is just there, which is a really cool show. I really enjoyed that when I saw it last week. Next showing is 3:45, so a little bit later on in the day. But normally I think every hour the shows, apart from after 1:30 I think, and that's when it goes to 3:45 and then so on and so on. So we're just going to head round. Now we're going past the exit to Fire Drill, which I wasn't a big fan of. The wait time is 55 minutes and there's absolutely no way I would wait 55 minutes for that. Like even 10 was pushing it. And they've got the dryers in case you get wet, but based on my experience I didn't get wet enough to need it, and based on my experience with my gun no one was getting wet enough from me, so not needed. So just doing a loop round, literally back to where I started recording this. So now we're going to head back and out.
I hear you say, where's the fun in that? I agree, you delightful freak.
Slim chain done yet again, and I think if you haven't done it, you should go through the full queue. I like going through the full queue anyway, even though I have. That was the 4th time I've done it, and I've done it one single rider, and I much preferred the 3 times I probably queued for it, so I recommend doing that. You just get a bit more of the experience, and obviously the story is a lot more clear than just going in single rider. But obviously if you've already done it and you just want to go on the ride part, then fair enough. But for me, I still prefer doing the actual queue. It was only 15 minutes, it didn't feel like 15 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. I love the animatronics in the pre-show area. I love the entire pre-show. It's just so good, and the ride itself is just so good. And it's a scary ride. Well, it's supposed to be. I suppose it's not a scary ride, but it can be. Like, there's a few little jumps in it, but they're not that bad. So now I'm not really 100% sure what to do, because I've done everything. Unless Mario Kart's back up, I haven't checked yet. I think it's still down. I might go and take a few more photos, and then probably just head out. I was debating whether to go to City Walk or not, but I think I'll probably not, because then I'll have to get an Uber back from there, which will cost more again. And I think you've got to get a bus to one of the hotels at Universal to get to City Walk, so might give that one a little bit of a miss. I'm gonna wander back where I've come from and go into the Harry Potter area, the Ministry of Magic in France, take a few more photos in there, and then just go around and take a few more photos of the different places, just to so I've got those photos, because I don't know when I'll be back to Epic. If I did come back to Universal, it will probably be October time. Whether I come back to Epic is another matter, because I've done it twice on this holiday. Nothing will be new then, and it'll be a lot busier because it'll be at full capacity, so we will see. Who knows what's planned, but I very much like this park. It's very nice. I'll give some more thoughts of it later on, I think, once it's sort of like settled in and sunk in a little bit. So yeah, but for now we're going to head into Harry Potter, take some photos, and then probably just head to the shop and head out, I think. I just wanted to come in and capture this bit of soundtrack because I absolutely love it. So that is absolutely, ignore the pun, epic day done at Universal's Epic Universe. A few things weren't open, but it's advanced previews, so what do you expect? I've had a great time over the 2 days I've been here. Some absolutely fantastic rides, and now we're just going to walk back to the Stella Nova Hotel, where I'm just going to chill in the aircon for a little bit. I'm going to sort of clean my bottle up, put it in the bag, so I just got the one bag, and order an Uber from there. You can get an Uber from here, but I think it's a little bit difficult sometimes for them to find the pickup area because the full actual address isn't on there. But it's just as easy for me to walk to the hotel where we stayed last week, and I will show you how it's done, unless the bus literally turns up just as I'm walking past it, which we'll find out in a second. But basically, I'll show you, I'll flick it around. So bus stop number 1 is mine, so we're at 3 now, and literally the Stella Nova Hotel is just on the other side of the road, like literally straight over there. It's called Stella Nova Way, where you turn onto, so you can't really go wrong. So we're just gonna wander up to here. If the bus turns up while I'm wandering, I'll get on it. If not, I'm literally crossing that road, and that's it. Sorry, I should probably turn that. Literally crossing that road where that green bus is, and that's it. So let's see what happens. There is a bus coming round. It's not that I'm lazy, I just, if it's there I'll get on it, if it's not then I'll walk. We'll just see. Yep, here is the bus, so we're just going to jump on the bus instead because it's here, nice and easy, and then a bit of air conditioning as well, which is always nice. So I'll see you on the other side. Back in the room. It is, I mean, I've been back for a while. It is actually 11:15, and I've just been chilling, watching a bit of TV. We went to Disney Springs, went to Deluxe Burger. I'll put a photo of my burger in there. Wasn't too impressed. I debated whether to get the one that I've had before, which is the barbecue burger, which I like, and I didn't, and I got, like, they had the special Italian pizza one on. It wasn't very nice. It was like 2 burgers, pepperoni, a mozzarella, fried mozzarella, and some marinara sauce, but it was too dry, I thought, because the marinara sauce wasn't exactly thick, so I ended up having to like dip it in my ketchup. The milkshake I had was really good with cookies and cream, and just wandered around, bought a new jumper, and I think that was it. We went to Everglazed Donuts, picked up a donut. I didn't take a photo of that. It was the Brooklyn Blackout donut, I think it was called. I can't remember. And then got a cookie from the cookie bar at Summer House on the Lake, which I haven't had yet. And yeah, just chilling for a little bit. I've got a long day tomorrow. I'm getting up early to go to Animal Kingdom to rope drop Flight of Passage and hopefully get on Navi River Journey and see one of the shows, probably Festival of the Lion King. Might go on the rapids. I might put my swim shorts on, actually. That's a good shout. And tomorrow night is Hollywood Studios After Hours. We've also got Woody's Roundup Rodeo barbecue. So we have a long day tomorrow. So I am going to turn you off and I am going to get ready for bed. And I will see you in the morning for Animal Kingdom. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button and please subscribe, and I will see you, well, tomorrow for me, next week for you, but I will see you then. Goodbye.